Let's roll. I have no insurance.
Whee!
Woohoo! All right!
Hello, hello, there we go, now the microphone's working. I don't know why it wasn't before. That was weird. That was weird. Let's see. So I want to go into the live stream settings here real quick. Okay, let's see. Almost ready. There we go, now the title should be correct. A good chunk of this stream will probably be spent on the final mission. I don't know how much of it will actually not be on the final mission, if any of it. But we'll see.
Where'd you get that? It's crashing time! Nothing lasts forever.
Now, supposedly you can actually exploit this mission by using a different car. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try and do it legit first.
I have road rage and I know how to use it. Look where you're going, idiot!
Oh shit, he's ahead of me. Well, there goes that car. Alright, so I kind of want to test out this exploit to see if it actually works, so let's go ahead and try. Yeah, I didn't think so. Like, I've seen people do it before where they switch cars on missions you're not supposed to be able to, but I don't know how the hell you do that.
Nothing lasts forever. Would somebody tell me what just happened? Do, tick, tick, you, time, break, da, 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 you, right, hey, another one. We have to take diggity, but the contractor don't know that we're teaching. Look where you're going, idiot.
You fine? Give me the damn fine already. Fuck! Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna make it on time now. Yeah. Could try cheating again.
Let's do this. Let's make this team.
What will it do if I get in a different car? Yeah, okay, that's what it does. What's up, Louie? How you doing? Well, shit. So you let him get you there, and then you don't have to worry about on the chase back. I've decided to dedicate my whole life to learning Spanish. Well, there you go. So I just need to get this back to the Simpsons house, and then I'll be chased by that one car, and then go to the school. Come on. Almost there. Alright, we got here. Fuck! I don't know if I should go back and get the thing again, or if I should... I don't know. I hate that radioactive waste. I really do.
Tell me what happened. Eat my nuts. Please don't tell anybody I did this.
Did you finish Wallace and Gromit Curse of the Were-Rabbit? The game? No, I didn't. I've only streamed it that one time. Well, that happened. Oh, wrong way. Shit. Whoa, out of control.
Never take you alive, I tell you. Never.
Well, shit. I'm honestly contemplating selling my Xbox One and PS4 because for the last few years my whole life has been nothing but gaming and I feel like I've wasted so much time, bro. I mean, hey man, that's up to you. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. I mean, I definitely think there are more productive ways you can spend your time, but I'm not going to tell you how to live your life either, you know what I mean? I'm not one of those people who can only game for a little while. I'm an all-or-nothing kind of guy. I can definitely game for just a little while, because frankly, I'm nowhere near as into video games as I used to be. Well, that happens. Especially with modern games. Like, when shit like Fortnite becomes, like, the most well-known game, gaming is dead to me. That's all you need to fix the dents in your car, though, is a good yellow onion. Why did you not tell me when the stream started, you stupid bitch? Hey, I told you I was going to. Okay, fuck the tire fire, fuck the tire fire!
Let's make the scene! Didn't think the old man had it in him, did you?
I really legitimately think I hate this mission. Are you more of a movie guy these days? Oh, absolutely.
It's running time!
That's disgusting. I never got that before. He said he spilled his sea bag, which colostomy bags are fucking gross, dude. How dare you? You need to start showing Rabbit Waffles more respect. No, I will not.
I didn't do it.
But you're not, Homer. Abe is. Are you serious?
Okay, that's a lot, dude. Eat my gut.
Like I said, a good chunk of this stream is probably just going to be me on this mission. I don't know that I have a garden, but okay. I mean, I guess... No, not really. My grandma has a garden at her house. And I'll also pay rent. You'll stay in a tent and pay rent? Alright. I mean, if you count all the weeds in the backyard as a garden, then maybe. And that's weeds as in literal weeds, not fucking stupid stoner shit. But, okay, that sucked, but I'm glad that it, well, I'm surprised I made it over. I'm not glad I made it over, because if I didn't, I would have just respawned with the thing on, but, you know. I don't say things. Just don't. Just don't say things at all, Rabbit Waffles. From Dennis Reynolds. Oh, okay. Well, then that's okay then. Dude, everyone in that show is just a fucking piece of shit, and I love it. Like, there is not a single person I would consider of good moral standing in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Everyone in that show is a completely self-centered asshole in a different way.
I have road rage and I know how to use it.
You agree that Dennis Reynolds is a golden god? Yeah, probably. Here's the thing, I like each of the characters for different reasons. I think my favorite, in all honesty, might be Charlie, just because he's so stupid. But it's either Charlie or Dennis. Mac's up there too, and Frank, but Dee's pretty good too. Like, I like all of the characters in that show. I'm surprised at how good they each are. Like, not good as in good people, because they're all terrible people, but... Alright, now we just need to cut some corners. I mean, if you cut every corner, it's really not so bad. Everybody does it, even Mom and Dad. Who used to love Club Penguin as a kid? I never played Club Penguin, really. I played Neopets. What's my favorite Always Sunny moment so far? That's a tough one, because there's a lot of great moments in that show. I think I like the part, like, The thing is it's not one specific moment, but I like how the episodes always cut away and leave you questioning how the hell they got out of that situation. Like the part where Frank breaks the chick's neck, or the part where the serial killer comes into his apartment and Frank fucking starts up the chainsaw. It's like, did Frank cut that guy up and torture him? What happened, you know? That kind of stuff. I love that shit. Like, they leave you with so many unanswered questions in that show. Or like when they get like interrogated by the, like when the FBI shows up because of that tape they made to use against that one guy. And you never find out how they got out of those situations. They just kind of do. Fuck this shit! That all gets explained in later episodes? Oh, okay. Really want you to watch a film called Blue is the Warmest Color on Netflix. You won't regret it? Okay, maybe I will. I just, all I've been watching the last, like, week is It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. So, well, when I say week, I really mean like 3 days, but still.
Never take me alive, I tell you. Never. There goes more memories.
I know that Matt comes out as like gay in like season 13 though.
I'm not dead yet. Darn it! Ooh, did I jump wrong? Ooh, I built my sea bag.
It's a lesbian film, he's fucking with you, yeah? Like, lesbian is in hot, or lesbian is in... How do I put this in a nice way? Really fucking dykey. Dude, the fucking enemy car killed himself!
Where am I gonna put all these?
I'm gonna say both. Yeah, it's a lesbian film, but it's actually really good. But make sure you don't watch it with your mom. You've been warned. Okay. Did you see the episode where Charlie tries to get honey from hornets? No, I did not yet. The last episode I just saw was that two-parter called The Gang Gets Whacked, parts 1 and 2, where they, like, steal that cocaine from the mafia or whatever. And then, like, Dennis becomes a whore. No, they're sexy lesbians. It's also a good story. Oh, okay. Now, good story in that it's actually well written? Like, because here's the thing. If it's one of those stories about how lesbians are, like, oppressed and their parents don't accept them or something, I probably won't like it, because I feel like those are really preachy and just kind of overdone. But if it's just like they just happen to be lesbian and it's a good story, then maybe. Because here's the thing, I don't got a problem with lesbians. I just got a problem with shows trying to be preachy to me, you know? Hell yeah, we did it, boys! My dad would kick my ass, dude. What do you think of Frank? Oh, I love Frank. Frank's great.
Nuclear death, you wiggly face wads! Imagine that, scared of harmless nuclear waste. So very harmless. Oh, cut your fingernails!
That fortune teller was right. I do end up dying in a spaceship crash.
Dad, I'm really proud of you for rescuing us all from that alien invasion.
Did that really happen? I thought it was a bad dream after eating too many raw hot dogs.
No, Mommy, you're the town hero.
Wait, and then the ninja babysitters? Was that real or a hot dog dream?
Hot dog dream. Dad, there's one you outside.
Fans? Oh, those fans.
At least our show was a success.
Why did we go to Earth Heaven when we died?
At least we don't have to sit through the stupid video game credits. No!
Can you pronounce that Welsh town, please? Llanbai, Pwllgwyngyth, Gongelyn, Quandrabus, Quandasilia, go, go, go.
I never saw them during production.
They implement torture and punishment. The electric control and run at their approach.
What is the difference between a producer and a producer anyway?
If you ask me, humans spend too much time exchanging all protein strands with one another.
What are you gonna do now? Maybe try set to kill, or collecting the cards.
If I get another memo from that guy, I swear I'm going to block.
Or maybe I'll try to do Never Trust a Snake. I can't stop quoting stupid shit from Always Sunny. Help? Yeah? Alright, is that all the jokes? I think that's all the jokes. See, resume game. What would you rate Always Sunny? Like out of a number? So far, solid 10, dude. It's fucking great. So there's literally just 2 missions I haven't done. Let's try Set to Kill first. I know there's a way. There's a way to, switch it so that you can have a different car. But I don't know how to do that exploit. In my opinion, the show never gets bad, yeah? Is weed legal in Utah? No, it isn't.
Now, please, you got it. Hello, drivers. Got a little situation here.
Well, that was easy.
Mine. All mine. Bingo!
You saw the abortion episode, right? The one where they're like the protests and like and Dee goes to one side, Matt goes to the other, and then Dennis like tries to play both sides. Yeah, I've seen it. Unless you're referring to a different one. Okay, I really need to repair this damn car.
Eat my dust eaters. I'm just glad I'm not.
Okay, now did it let me keep the car?
Bart Simpson at
Yes, it did. Hell yeah.
time for some moving. Bart Simpson style.
Well, he was literally on the fence. Yeah, I know. To be fair, Dennis doesn't really have any morals. He just wanted to get laid. I think that's probably the best part about Dennis's character is he has like no moral compass at all. I mean, none of them really do, but Dennis just doesn't at all.
Eat my dust eaters. Time for some moving. Bart Simpson style. I knew. You think I was
Now the question is, if I go this way, is it faster? Okay, fine, we're going this way. Fuck off! Sorry I was late to the stream. Had to fix my phone because it said emergency only. That's total bullshit. Yeah? He doesn't feel emotions. He can't actually... yeah, okay. I mean, people always tell me, oh, Dennis is an actual sociopath, so that doesn't surprise me. People tell me it's also possible he's a serial killer because they, like, hint at it in later episodes, but they never, like, say anything definitive. Okay, so I'm trying this way. I don't think this is faster, but I want to test the theory. This might have been a huge mistake, though. No, I do not. Stop telling lies, Louis.
Bye bye me. Gimme.
Just give me the fucking ticket. He isn't a killer. He's just crazy. All the hints get revealed to have other explanations. Yeah? How about you stop spoiling shit for me, Rabbit Waffles? How about that? Why does it bother you so much if he was a serial killer anyway?
No problemo. On march. Jump to light speed.
Watch it, buddy.
Eaters. Time for some roadie. Bart Simpson style.
Hey, you thrive as well as I practice medicine.
Move it or look.
Since I'm planning a series of Devilman comics, do you think it would be a good villain for my first issue to be Dante or Ammon? P.S. I'm saving Satan and Psycho Jenny for a Devilman Cutie Honey crossover. You know, I'd say Dante, but at the same time, I don't think Ammon gets enough attention, so I'd say go for Ammon. Because the thing is in my opinion, any stories that are dedicated completely to Ammon fall short, right? Like, for instance, I'm on volume 5, I think, of Ammon, The Dark Side of Devilman, and I'm gonna be honest, it's not as good as a lot of people have led me to believe it is. Like, I still enjoy it quite a lot, actually, and there's a lot of cool concepts in it, but I hate how in every Ammon backstory, even the canon one, Demon Knight, he started out as a different character. Then he becomes Ammon, essentially. It's like, why can't Ammon just have always been Ammon and then fused with Akira? Why is that such a strange concept? I mean, granted, I think that the backstory he has in Ammon the Dark Side is good, and I think the backstory he has in Demon Knight is good. It's just, I have problems with both of them. Also, Ammon the Dark Side of Devilman jumps around in the timeline a lot and gets kind of confusing. I'm going to do a full review of that once I actually finish reading it, which I'm... Fuck off! Really wish there was a way to just disable the hit and run meter, in all honesty. That's a cheat code I would have paid money. But I like the idea of Ammon being a villain. I've never seen that done, so that'd be cool. Because Dante was kind of a villain in Devilman Lady, although with that it's debatable who's an actual villain because, you know, the ending is just kind of fucking stupid. Like, here's the thing, I love Devilman Lady, but in the manga, I can't stand the ending. The ending was just kind of a fuck you to me. I'd say out of the actual Devilman sequels, if we're only counting canon ones, my favorite is Saga. But, and this is going to cause debate if people watch this in post and want to say it, but my favorite Devilman sequel is Violence Jack. Now, I know some people are going to say, oh, it's not a sequel. I tend to disagree, just from what I've read. And by read, I really just mean look at the pictures, because it's all in Japanese, but I have every volume. And I skip to the ending to once and for all kind of settle in my head if it is a sequel or not. And although it's not a direct sequel, it ties in directly in the end, kinda, so... Like, people try to use logic and say that Devilman, or Violence Jack isn't a sequel to Devilman, right? Because they say, oh, it doesn't tie in until the end. Well, it's like, well, by that logic, neither is Devilman Lady, because it wasn't a sequel until halfway through, so... I mean, granted, yes, Devilman Lady is a little bit more direct, and, you know, it definitely becomes a sequel later on, but it's like, I'd argue that that argument applies to both of them, you know what I mean? What's that? Messages? I thought YouTube got rid of messages. What do you think of Queen? I like Queen. Queen's a good band. I just got Hulu for South Park. Oh, that's cool. By the way, Awesome Gamer, I just finished the final mission. So I just finished my the actual final mission of this save. Now I'm doing Set to Kill, as you can see. Did you see Bohemian Rhapsody? Yeah, loved it. Great movie. Although I will say there are quite a few inaccuracies in that movie, but, you know, as Chopper said, never let the truth get in the way of a good yarn, right? Disney is ultimately taking control of Hulu as part of a deal with Universal Comcast. Oh, that sucks. I mean, granted, as long as they keep my programming that I'm watching on there, I'm not going to throw a little fit. They added Malcolm in the Middle to there, although I don't need it because I have the DVDs, but hey, if people don't have the DVDs, because you have to import them if you're in the US, then you can watch them on there. Because they've only been released in regions 2 and 4, other than season 1. What's inaccurate about it? Are you going to see John Wick 3? Yes, I am. So, there's a lot of small inaccuracies. If I went over absolutely everything, I'd be here for a while. But Queen never broke up like they do in the movie. They were literally just taking a hiatus, and that's when Freddie Mercury did his solo stuff. It wasn't because they had a fight. It was because they were taking a break between albums. That one guy who's like forever known as the man who lost Queen, right? That producer or whatever. Yeah, that guy doesn't actually exist. I'm pretty sure that gay guy that gave him AIDS didn't actually exist either. The one that was like the villain sort of the movie. Do you think you could beat Adolf Hitler in a fight? I mean, he's dead, so it can't be that hard now. But on top of that, Freddie Mercury didn't know that he had AIDS at Live Aid. Like, he didn't find out until after Live Aid. On top of that, there was actually a different drummer in the band when they started, and then they replaced him with the guy that they had in the end, but they don't show that in the movie at all. There's a lot of little things. I think they just watch Mike. They just wanted Mike Myers because of Wayne's World. Yeah, probably. Could have. Oh, do you think I could have? I mean, probably not, if we're being completely honest, because that guy was a military man, and military people usually have to have a good physique. Like, especially if we're talking World War I Hitler, because that was the war he actually fought in. I mean, I don't know if he actually fought at all in World War II himself. He was mostly just, the one in charge. But there's no way in hell I could have beaten Hitler in a fight, because he's a military man, and military men have a pretty good physique. I mean, I'd fight dirty, because it's Hitler, so it's not exactly trying to have the moral high ground here. But, ultimately, I still think he'd beat me. Especially since, he has military-grade weapons, whereas, the most I could have is, like, a semi-automatic, and I don't have that. I mean, granted, we're talking just fist fight. I still think he'd kick my ass. I be the man that spared Hitler's life. Feels like crap. I don't get that. Awesome gamer. You're saying you're the man who spared Hitler's life, but the thing is I don't know that there was anyone who quote-unquote spared Hitler's life. There was just people who tried to kill him and failed. And ultimately he killed himself. Or maybe he lived out in Argentina until the mid-90s and died. We may never know. No, but, yeah, there were several attempts on his life, and I think someone would have got him eventually if he didn't get to himself, And here's the thing, right? Hitler was a really bad dude, I think that goes without saying. But Stalin killed more people, like, by a lot. Like, Hitler killed, like, 12 million people or something like that. Stalin killed, like, fucking 30 million people, a lot of which were his own men. And although Hitler's reasoning was more fucked up, all race and all that, I find it a little bit, like, scummier to kill your own people. I mean, granted, killing at all is wrong, obviously, but Stalin would, like, shoot his own men, put him in gulags. But, you know, a lot of people overlook his crimes because he was on our side, ultimately. I learned that in school when someone had him at gunpoint in World War I and walked away. Oh, really? Well, there you go. I didn't know that. If you were allowed to kill one person in the world, who would it be? Like current living people? I don't know. I don't know that I'd go and kill anyone, in all honesty. I'm not really a type to want to kill, you know? Because frankly, I think most things can be solved diplomatically, you know? Probably Rabbit Waffles. He'd probably be the first person I kill. If you could 100% change a law, what would it be, or make a law? Some of my thoughts would be too controversial for me to say, so I'm not going to go into those ones. But if I could make a law, or change a law, I'd probably, that's a tough one, actually. I'd get rid of any stupid, antiquated laws that actually don't hurt anyone. Like prostitution and stuff, I'd legalize all that, because as long as it's consenting adults, I don't see a problem with it. Obviously, pimping is still wrong, but like... But other than that... Let's see, I'd maybe make it so that, you know, making false claims holds a little bit more of a penalty so that people don't go out of their way to try and slander people. But I'd also make it so that, you know, you have to prove that it's a false claim, too. So, like, I feel like proof should definitely be important in every case, no matter what it is. And while I do think on paper that's kind of what they say we go for, I think that, you know, there's a lot of things where people let their emotions run wild, and I think that should not be the case in a legal sense at all. I would outlaw bullying since, I wouldn't, you see, because you can't really outlaw bullying, because what constitutes bullying, you know what I mean? That's a hard one to do. Like, I don't think bullying is right, but I don't think, and, you know, it's a hard thing to argue, because it's like, what... Stream is dead. Still looks fine on my end. Yeah, that's... Well, here's the thing. I don't think bullying is a good thing, but I think people need to have thicker skins. That's the thing. And I don't think you can completely blame someone for bullying, like for a suicide, just because they're bullied. Like, I definitely think it can be a contributor or even a catalyst, but I don't think that it's like, at the end of the day, the bully isn't the one who pulled the trigger when someone kills themselves. You know what I mean? I think assault is wrong, but bullying is okay. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of where I stand, but like at the same time, I don't believe in like targeting someone and harassing them. Like, for instance, doxing or things like that. That's kind of where I draw the line. When you said the controversial stuff, in my opinion, people can think whatever they want, but they shouldn't be at each other's throats. Yeah, exactly. But granted, like, so like here's a slightly more controversial one. I'm not going to go into absolutely everything, but like I think that the idea of hate crimes shouldn't exist. I don't think the motivation for a crime should affect the sentence of it. I think a crime should just be a crime, because in a way all crimes are hate crimes, because you commit a crime against someone because you don't like them. Yeah, that's bullshit. That old man shouldn't have got sentenced to life in prison. That's another thing. I think that self-defense should be a lot more protected than it is. Like, it depends on what state you're in and stuff, too. But I definitely think defending yourself or your family or whatever shouldn't be something that can get you into trouble. Like, obviously, you should have to prove that it was that, but still. Yes, murder is murder, stealing is stealing. Exactly. And I don't think just because someone did it because of, like, a different reason should affect the sentencing or anything. Like, just because someone's a horrible piece of shit human being that doesn't like other people, it shouldn't mean that, you know, it's a different crime, because it's the same fucking crime either way. And trying to say that it's not, in my opinion, is kind of going against the concept of equality. You know what I mean? Because biases, things like that, they shouldn't factor in. Like, yeah, finding out motives is definitely interesting and trying to, you know, help prevent crime, sure. But at the end of the day, I don't think they should be, like, the end-all, be-all, you know? And if you want me to be perfectly honest, there's a lot of laws I'd change for the UK. Like, I don't remember what it's called, but it's this law that was passed in, like, 2003 in the UK that basically made it so that you can be arrested for being, quote-unquote, grossly offensive, which is what they arrested Count Dankula on. And again, I'm not going to get into politics or anything like that. I just think it's bullshit that you can arrest someone for a joke. And I'm glad that you can't really do that here. Like, things can be abused here, too. But not in that same way, you know what I mean? Spy Kids was my Mission Impossible growing up. Yeah, Spy Kids was a good movie. The first couple of them are actually really good. Well, yeah, like I said, there's that one that I was talking about, where you can be arrested for being offensive over there. I think that's bullshit. And like, let's see. Hang on a sec. Ooh. Are you fucking kidding me? I was like right there. And here's the other thing, right? I think it's bullshit that, like, you know, just fucking talking about this kind of stuff will get people mad at you. It's like, look, I don't care what you think on it. You're free to think what the hell you want. But then you get people who get at your throat because you think differently than them. It's like, why?
Oh, my skull. My beautiful skull.
Never touch the Queen's guards. Yeah, I'm sure you wouldn't want to do that, because probably get you in a shitload of trouble. You know what I think is funny? Those British cops that have the really derpy-looking helmets. And like, hello, what's all this then?
Whoa, wicked.
That's retarded. You can get arrested for not wearing shoes near the home of the Queen?
Whoa. Time for some learning. Part of the simpsons style.
You can get arrested for wearing knight armor? Is that true?
By me. All mine.
The stupidest law in America is that you have to be 21 to buy alcohol. That's insane. Yeah, it kind of is, because think about it. Because why not when you're 18, when you're already an adult legally, you know? Why have to wait an additional 3 years? It doesn't make any sense, but, you know. You can get arrested for murdering children there, too? Really? Isn't that something? What a strange world we live in. Oh, for fuck's sake! Yeah, you can go to war when you're 18, but you can't drink. Yeah, it's pretty dumb. But, yeah, I'm not gonna make it this time.
I was this close. No problemo.
By the way, I'm gonna leave in about an hour. If not a little bit sooner to get ready, but, yeah.
Take it.
I think you can drink if you're 18 if you're going to war. I heard that somewhere, but it might not be true. I've never heard that. I don't think you can drink at war, Rabbit Waffles. I don't think you're allowed to drink when you're in the military. I mean, I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure they're against that. Because they want you to be, like, alert and ready at all times. Try this one more time. Yeah, you mentioned that to me on a comment you deleted, I think, Andy. I didn't know that until you told me the other day, though. I feel like I'm the only person who actually hates their country. No, Louis, lots of people hate their country. I don't hate my country. I hate some things about it, but I don't hate the country itself, you know. I would hate it if I lived in the UK. I'm not going to pretend I wouldn't. But here's the thing. I used to fucking love the UK. I was obsessed with it, right? But they've just been nuts these past years. Like, there's that offensive bill that I was talking about. There's the way comedians jump down each other's throats because they're like, you can't tell jokes like that. It's like, why? There's a lot of things that would make me not want to live in the UK anymore. Only the army of drunk people would drink beer. There you go, Andy. No, I was right, but it's only for certain soldiers in certain areas. Oh, okay. I feel like they wouldn't want you to drink while you're in combat, though. Get the fuck out of my way! I hate this mission. Like, even exploiting it and using a different car, it's still a pain in the ass. I wonder if Homer's sports car would be better. Would you like to live in France? Well, here's the thing. Again, no offense intended for anyone, but I don't think I'd want to live in any of Europe currently.
Attention cars! 10-year-old hitchhiker needs a ride! Come on, just a few more seconds.
Here we shit again? Going to work is one of the most overused excuses for not making YouTube videos. Seriously, way too many YouTubers use the work excuse. I mean, it's true, though. I mean, that's why I haven't been doing it. Well, that and I just haven't really felt like it. Like, I've still been doing videos, but you know what I mean. I think it's a pretty valid excuse, in all honesty, Andy. Like, I definitely think people do use it when they're not, but, like, you know. That's mostly why, Louis. I don't want to go off on that topic, because, like I said, I'm not going to do politics here, but there's a lot of questionable decisions that kind of get made over there. Do you think John Wick will die? I hope not. I like John Wick.
That's totally awesome.
I don't take YouTube seriously at all. I just do my videos for fun, not a lot of effort. Yeah, I know. I mean, so do I, more or less, you know? Like, I'm not doing this, I don't get paid for it, you know? It's officially confirmed that Rick and Morty is getting a 4th season in November 2019. That doesn't surprise me. Fingers crossed for a better season. Yeah, I'm not gonna hold my breath, but you know.
No problemo.
You guys know that Nickelodeon's bringing back all that? They're bringing it back in June. I hope they don't ruin it. Granted, this is like the second time it's been rebooted. It was rebooted back in like 2000 something as well, like back when I was a kid.
Whoa, wicked.
You should quit your job and move to Skid Row and become a heroin addict? No, that's okay. Okay, fine, whatever. Nick sucks because the Loud House is on 24/7. I like the Loud House. Yeah, I know, Andy. It's weird that there's a niche for that, but hey, you know, it's part of nature.
This is too cool for school.
For fuck's sake!
Keep my dust eaters.
Hey, there's no way in hell I make it back this time. Unless... Have I ever left the U.S.? No, I have not. I've rarely left the state, dude. I plan on at some point, but you know, just depends on how things go in my life. Get money for it, stuff like that, you know.
Alright, that was so cool.
I wonder if it'll let me use Mole Man's Cadillac.
Just let him.
Do you vape? No, I do not brape. Fuck up. Brape. Brape.
You got it.
You know, brape, it's like vape, but for bros. I don't think he's ever left his room. Awesome Gamer, you're banned from the chat.
Time for some road rage. Buzz the Simpsons style.
Allergic to cats? I guess that's a good enough reason to hate cats. I don't necessarily hate cats, but I just prefer dogs. I mean, again, my allergies are definitely a contributor to that, but I just think dogs are funnier and more interesting. Because they're fucking stupid. Do you brape, bro? It would be cool as shit if you braped. You could go to 3 other countries in the world, what would they be? Standard weeb answer. Awesome Gamer. You're banned from the chat. God damn it. But, no, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so standard weeb answer, Japan, Mexico, I guess, and I did want to go to the UK, and I probably would still want to visit it, I just wouldn't want to live there. I mean, granted, I really wouldn't want to live in Japan per se either, because number one, they don't really take too kindly to the foreign menace over there, which of course I would be a part of over there. You know, they're the true blue Americans. They don't like those foreigners. You know, they don't want to baka gaijin there. Man, I sound like a faggot, but also because they tax you more for being overweight there. So you know. By the way, female dogs can actually have periods. Yeah, I know that, Andy. Unless they're fixed, which mine is. Why on God's earth would someone want to leave, Awesome Gamer, I'm gonna say this for the third time, you're banned from the fucking chat! You'd be broke if you lived there then. Oh yeah, for sure. Fuck off, Louie. But on top of that, I definitely think the U.S. is the country I'd want to stay living in. But I'd like to visit a few places, you know? Man, this mission is a real pain in the ass, isn't it? Do you like the vape joke? Like the one you told? No, not particularly. Because there's a couple of things wrong with that statement. Because at least the Brape one made sense, because it was something I fucked up and said, and it sounded like bro and vape. But, I mean, yours kind of made sense, but the thing is those things aren't mutually exclusive, because, like, adults can get raped too, so... It was mildly funny. I'll give you that, Awesome Gamer. It was mildly funny. I've been to the US, Canada, and Australia before. Now all I need to do is go to the UK so I can finish going to all the 4 major English-speaking countries. Yeah? Like, I think your joke... Yeah, it was funny enough, Awesome Gamer, I'll give you that. It's just... It'd have been funnier if you just said perverts or something, like a more general term, because then it would have made more sense, you know? I mean, granted, it still makes sense, it's just... Yeah, I mean, the broader the term, the more it works, you know? Yeah, Rapid Waffles, I know. In some states, they're actually trying to push for it after birth, but that's one we're not going to get into because, again, we don't do politics here. But, again, yeah, some states, they're going nuts with that shit. You should have some buddies over and play Nickelodeon Party Blast. I've heard that game is better in multiplayer. Yeah? What's it on? Because if it's on the original Xbox, I probably have it. I might honestly just give up on this mission for now, because, it's a pain in the ass. Sorry, I don't consider it political in my head because I figured that no one that would agree would watch one of your videos. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Here's the thing, but like, you never know. Like, here's the thing, in my mind, if it's afterbirth, that's just way too fucking far. That's infanticide right there. That's not even abortion. But the thing is I'm not going to judge people who think otherwise, even though I think it's fucking disgusting. Because, I mean, you know what? If it's afterbirth, I might judge a little bit. I'm not going to lie. If it's an afterbirth abortion, I'm probably going to be a little bit more judgmental. Because, like, regular abortion, you can argue. It's a complicated issue. And I'm not going to get into it. But after birth, who the fuck thinks that that's not a baby if it's already been born? See, no, you're right. That's really not that hot button of an issue. I wouldn't imagine. Like, if we were just discussing abortion itself, yes, but, abortion is just as bad as seal clubbing. That's a fairly good analogy, I'd say, but again, I'm not gonna go into, like, super big detail on that, but yeah. But after birth, like, there's no way in hell that's defensible, you know what I mean? Like, ugh. Like, that's just disgusting. Did you see Cartman's mom wanted to have an abortion when he was 8? Well, yeah, but she was confusing abortion with adoption. That was the joke. You gotta remember, Awesome Gamer, you bring up literally anything South Park and I'll know it, because I've seen every episode multiple times. See, I'd start the challenge now, in all honesty, but I figure you probably want that to be a separate stream, right? You remember that time Kenny died in South Park? Some crazy shit right there. Oh yeah, dude, that one time that happened. Actually, you know what though? If we're being honest, the episode Kenny Dies, the one where they were supposedly killing him off for good, I'm not gonna lie, as a kid, I cried like a little bitch when that episode happened. Actually, that might not have happened. Yeah, I don't think Kenny's ever died. I don't care if you want to switch streams. I would appreciate that a lot. Here's the thing, though. I kind of don't want to like stop streaming and then stream again. So if I do that, I'm probably just gonna do the challenge another day. Like, if we're going to go down that road, then I might just want to do something else the rest of this stream. But you don't want to go down that road. Yeah, I've seen that episode, Andy. Just start it now, then? You don't care? Alright, then. Let's go ahead and quit and then save, then, and then we'll, start the next one. That was a dumb episode of Family Guy. What episode of Family Guy isn't dumb? Now, okay, so, to be fair, I'm going to answer my own question. An episode of Family Guy that isn't dumb? Any of the Road 2 episodes. Those ones are actually pretty good. I think this one is the other one. Remember that episode of Family Guy where Peter caused 9/11 and weird stuff? There was something like that, wasn't there? Like, there legitimately was. Okay, so, I think this is my challenge save. Let's find out. See, the thing about that, Louie, is I think that there's definitely an argument to be made for that. But I think that's just the kind of thing you can't really regulate, you know? Okay, yeah, this is the challenge save. So what I'm actually going to do is to buy myself one extra usable skip. I'm going to go do fishy deals first. Oh, but I don't have the Longhorn yet, so I might not be able to, actually. See, I'm still on level 4, so let's actually not do that just yet. For a few donuts more. That doesn't really surprise me that much, in all honesty, Andy, because the UK and Australia used to be, I say used to for a reason, they used to be a lot more chill than the US with, like, what they allowed on TV and stuff. But, no, I do not. But anyway, let's go ahead and do this mission real quick. So, I guess we'll jump right into the missions and get those out of the way as quick as we can. Level 6 newspapers on your birthday, yeah? What do you think of the Dead Bart creepypasta? It's okay. Like, it's pretty bad by today's standards, but as far as, like, you know, lost episode creepypastas go, it's alright. Because to be fair, lost episode is probably one of the worst genres of creepypastas there is. I remember I used to like them a lot back in the day, but the thing is, you know, I feel like creepypastas, you know, there's a higher standard now, but since Dead Bart's one of the older ones, I think it holds up, like, alright. Like, for a product of its time, for, like, an earlier creepypasta, it's not bad. Remember the episode where Family Guy, when Peter killed the nostalgia critic and the episode ended? There wasn't even a joke. It was weird. Yeah, I don't remember that. Yeah, I played Back to the Multiverse. That game is actually alright. I don't mind that game. It's definitely better than the original Family Guy game, anyway. Fuck! Here's the thing, I don't particularly like either of the Family Guy games, but out of the two, I'd say Road to the Multiverse is better. Or Back to the Multiverse, whatever it is. But I played through all of Back to the Multiverse. I never finished the other one, because the other one sucked. You know what game I really want to play? The Futurama game. I have it. I should stream it sometime. But, he just fought the chicken multiple times, Rabbit Waffles. Remember when Peggy Hill wasn't a bitch? Don't talk about things that never happened. What's your favorite Nickelodeon movie? Like, are you talking like a movie made after a Nicktoon, or just like a Nickelodeon original movie? Or both? Seriously, fuck Peggy Hill. Yeah, I know, right? Both? Probably a series of unfortunate events, because that's technically a Nickelodeon movie. I'm gonna leave here in a minute, but I'm gonna go collect some stuff first, so that I can have some more progress on the challenge. Yeah, that would be cool to have a full box set of the Ed, Edd and Eddy episodes. And the movie. Yeah, I know that. Like I said, I used to watch Family Guy quite a bit. You know, there was an episode of The Simpsons where Marge raped Homer, too. Like, that's not even a joke. That happened. And other than that scene, I thought the episode was great. But that scene was just kind of uncomfortable, you know? Like, I'm not going to pretend that, like, the visual gag after it wasn't funny, because I thought it was, but it was also just kind of an uncomfortable and out-of-character scene, you know? What's your favorite Harold and Kumar movie? Probably Guantanamo Bay as well. Although the guy who plays Kumar is a fucking pansy. Because he appeared in that documentary, The Problem with Apu. And I use the term documentary very... Shut the fuck up, Rabbit Waffles. Don't even fucking... That joke is not funny and it never will be. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so he appeared in The Problem with Apu, and like he's like people were like, "Oh, I've been called Kumar before." He's like, "It's better than being called Apu." I'm like, "Is it really? Is it really better to be called an underachieving stoner than it is to be called a doctor who runs his own business and has a loving wife and has sex with like all the women in this show, or has at one point anyway, and his wife still takes him in after he cheated?" Apu is a great character. Kumar is not. I'd much rather have been called Apu. Okay, yeah, then I probably have it on the original Xbox, Andy. My favorite part of the Ed, Edd and Eddy movie was when Eddie's older brother was finally revealed. Yeah, that was cool. I know you're making fun of people who say it, Rabbit Waffles. It's something that actually genuinely pisses me off. I have a lot of coins on this save, damn. Let's just buy all the outfits, get all those collectibles out of the way. So why did they bother putting a button here if you can just jump up here like that? You know what I mean? And the Krabappel tried to seduce a substitute teacher once. Yeah, I know. Mr. Bergstrom. Here's a slightly controversial opinion about The Simpsons. Lisa Substitute, kind of an overrated episode.
Hook me up with some wheels, man. Where to next, video game? I'm very good at this.
That's also true, Rabbit Waffles. Dude, it's so sad that Marsha Wallace died, and so that Edna got killed off too. Edna was such a good character.
It's a really bad day.
You are Lisa. Like, here's the thing, right? That episode is good, and it's like, it's part of season 2, which is my overall favorite season. And I think it's a decent episode with a good meaning, you know, be yourself and don't worry what other people think. I like that. I like that a lot. But I think that the episode is a little bit overrated in that, in all honesty, please read your previous comment. You should do a stream of just you talking about how Rabbit Waffles is a dick. Yeah? Hey, look, it's the lemon tree. I never noticed this before. Thanks to these streams, I've heard police chase music in this game so many times. Yeah, it's true.
I'm so sick of this happening.
Have you guys ever noticed that, like, any of you who've seen Nightbane Games, who plays a lot of this game with mods, has anyone ever noticed he, like, avoids breaking the glass in most of his, like, videos? He, like, tries to avoid the crusty glass. I don't get it. What you mean anymore? You've never cared when I made fun of you or called you a dick. You're ruining an already bad joke. When do you have to leave? Very soon. Like, maybe 10 more minutes. If that. And then the next stream I do of Hit and Run will be completely dedicated to the challenge. Granted, at least I've made some progress on it here. I'll show you the level progress at the end of this one if you want, but I'm still going to finish this level at 100% for the challenge. Confirmed that Shout Factory and BoJack Horseman Seasons 1 and 2 are both getting official Blu-ray release. That's kind of cool. I don't know if I'll be buying them, but that's kind of cool. Here's the thing, I like BoJack Horseman a lot, but Season 5 kind of soured me on the show, I'm not going to lie. I think it's a bit odd that the Canyon Arrow is both in this and Road Rage, just like Marge's main car. But it's like she only had the Canyon Arrow in one episode. Mumkey's anime reviews ending was sad as fuck. Yeah, it was. That was a good show while it lasted.
Greetings, fellow Springfielder.
If the kids get any dumber, I'm going to have to release them into the forest.
Having 3 kids really slows you down.
I don't know if you know, but I gave you a shout out on my latest DVD collection video. Did you? That's cool. I appreciate that, Zeta Magnus.
Well, what are you?
Should I make a DVD video? If you want, sure.
Please don't sue us again.
Get ready for something Willy style. Actually, I think there's a wasp camera over there. I don't know if you know, but I gave you a shout out and I gave a pumpkin a shout out in a video. Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that well. It was back in 1962. You guys know that there's a character in The Simpsons now who's literally just comic book guy if he was gay, and his name is Comic Book Gay?
Yes! Yippee! All for Marge! Oh, boy!
Video is gone. Some pussy deleted it. Yeah. Yeah, really. It's hilarious and original. Am I right?
Easy. It was an accident.
Ooh, almost. Anyway, I think I've got to get going. Let's see what my progress is at so far. 36.3%. Don't worry, we'll get that up. Yeah, for sure, Zeta Magnus. I also need to work on a collection video. I've actually got quite a few things I need to do an update on. But the next video I'm probably going to upload will be my Go Nagai collection. But, Simpsons have referenced gay from time to time, so I'm not surprised they made a gay version of Comic Book Guy. Yeah, I mean, yeah. But, like, I just think it's, you know, the name is so subtle, am I right? Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream, so I'll talk to you guys later.